and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova, and if this is your first time here, welcome. This is our cozy little corner of YouTube where I encourage you to drop all of your worries at the door, hand them off to the bag man, tell him you could stash those in the back, I don't need them right now, and shut the door behind you. Pull up a seat. We've got every type of seat imaginable. You can grab a cushy little cushion on the floor. You can grab a rocking chair, a recliner. You can get a lazy boy if you want. You can get a couch, whatever. Just pull it up, take a seat, maybe pull out a project, grab yourself something delicious to drink. We have everything in stock, and let your worries go for a little bit. Feel like you can relax. Feel like you can take a deep breath. And you can just be. You don't have any worries. You don't have any stress. Take a minute to just let them go. Because guess what? They'll be there when you have to pick them back up again. You don't have to carry them all the time. You need time to just breathe and exist and be and try to enjoy yourself. Okay? And I know that it's hard to do that. And it's hard to give ourselves permission to do that. So I want you to know, if you are here in this cozy little corner of YouTube, you always have permission to let go. You have permission to let go of those anxieties, to let go of all those burdens, all that stress, all those things that you feel like you can only worry about the right way. Let them go for a little bit. You're not failing. You're not giving up. You're just taking some much needed mental health break time, and that is something that you have to do for yourself, okay? And this goes for everybody, not just the newbies to the cozy little corner, but sometimes I just want to remind you guys it's okay. You're loved, you're safe. This is a space where you don't have to worry about those things for a little bit. You could just let them go for a little bit. Take some deep breaths and let's relax together. And if it's not your first time here, welcome back, my gnomie. I hope you have already pulled up a seat, maybe thrown on some fuzzy socks, maybe wrapped yourself up in a cozy little blanket, and you are here and you have let your hair down and you are ready to relax and take a little time for you. So today is Community Spotlight, and in our community on Fridays, Community Spotlight is when you can send in your makes and I put them together into a little montage of our gnomies makes and everybody gets to see them. So if you would like to participate, I always have my email linked in the description, but it is novagnomecreations@gmail.com. Put in the subject line, oh my gosh, I just drew a blank. Community Spotlight. Put in the subject line Community Spotlight, and that will make it easy for me to search and find them for Friday's videos. And I am so excited because we actually got quite a few people sending in Community Spotlight stuff this week, so I am super stoked to get in there and open those emails. I don't open them until I am putting together the video so that they're all fresh and bolded and standing out to me because they've never been opened, and it just makes it easier for me to manage to do it all at one time like that. So I'm excited to see what you guys have been working on, and I'm super excited to put together the montage, throw some cool music on there, and present it to the community. So make sure that you guys leave some comments about the works that are in the Community Spotlight. Let people know, hey, you're doing a good job. Like, you picked good colors, wow, your technique was good, whoa, that is so cute, whoa, that is so beautiful, whatever you feel. Make sure you say that in the comments because everybody wants to hear how good their work is. And I am just super happy you're here. And if you would like to participate, you are always welcome. And if you would not like to participate, that is totally fine too. You are just welcome to sit here and be. There is no pressure whatsoever to do anything whatsoever. I just thank you for being here. I thank you for existing. I love you. You are appreciated, you are valuable, you are worthy of love, and you are worthy of being like comfortable and proud of yourself, and you are just great the way that you are. Even if you're working on things, even if you want to be better at this or better at that or whatever you're working on, you are also great the way you are. So I hope you know that. All right, guys. Today is gonna be the day, gonna run back to you. Okay, sorry, that popped in my head when I said that. right now, you probably lost. Okay. Today I have made for you guys a buddy bear. So if you have been following along with Crystal at Chronically Crocheting, she is doing a little bear along where you can make one of the buddy bear patterns by Craftably Ever After, or you can make a pillow bear. I do not remember who that one is by, but I will link Crystal's video in case you're interested in participating. You have from the beginning of this month that already has started till Valentine's Day is when it's going on. So you have plenty of time still if you would like to bust out a little bear. I want to show you guys how my buddy bear came out. I have been excited to show you guys this, but I was saving it for FO, which by the way, FO is Finished Object. So FO Friday, Finished Object Friday, and my Community Spotlight contribution. Here is my buddy bear. Okay, guys, so I have to start with the obvious. I finally got to use an applique. Is this an applique? Iron-on applique. I'm pretty sure this is an applique. I finally got to use an applique that I've had for... Would it be 13 years? No. Yes. 13 years. So I got this applique. I'm trying to focus it so that it's not so bright on the hat. I got this applique 13 years ago in Finland when I was there as a foreign exchange student. So I went as a youth exchange student to Finland, and there was this little store that was like a boutique type of shop for pets. I'm going to turn my brightness down a little bit so that you guys aren't getting like a blastingly bright hat. There we go. Okay, so they had like a little boutique for pets, and I was missing my Chihuahua, actually my mom's Chihuahua. And, but he kind of picked me, so he was kind of my Chihuahua, and he slept with me and everything. And I was missing him so much. So I got this little I Heart Chihuahuas, iron-on patch, and patch, that's the word I was trying to think of. Also a luggage tag that you like put like a little paper in with your infos on it. And it was like a white Chihuahua, which was my mom's Chihuahua was a white Chihuahua, or my Chihuahua at the time. And I missed him so much. So I got this, but I've never used it because I wanted to put it on like the perfect thing. And I kept thinking I would put it on a jacket, but I just like never put it on a jacket because it's so small and like delicate. I just like, I don't know, I just never felt like it was the right thing to put it on. But I've had it sitting at my desk since I moved back to Texas, which has literally been like over a year now. I had it sitting in this little holder that I put like little odds and ends that I use frequently. But I was like planning on putting it on something, so I put it there just to kind of remind myself, I guess. And I was working on this bear, and I decided while I was playing games with my hubby last weekend that I was just going to make a random free-handed visor. I don't know if you guys... remember sun visors. I know people don't really wear them that much anymore, but when I was growing up, people wore them a lot. Anyway, so I freehanded this sun visor. It's just granny stitches and some single crochets, and I folded it together and sewed it, and yeah, I don't know, it's just random. And I put it on here, and I was like, it needs something, and I was like, oh my gosh, does this bear not kind of give you like soccer mom sort of vibes, like that kind of look where she would have like a little logo on her hat? I totally have a hat that says fur baby mama or something like that on it in this same spot, so it kind of reminded me of that. And I was like, oh my gosh, it would be perfect on here. So I broke out the hot glue gun and I put my I Heart Chihuahuas on there, and I love it so much. So if you guys don't remember, I was working with that blue magic cake, as I was calling it, where I put together a bunch of blue yarns. So they were like double stranded together at some parts. I did magic knots to tie them all together, so it would change colors and things like that. Well, this was the first project I decided to make with that blue magic skein of yarn, and I worked up all of this. I worked up the legs, the body, the arms, and I got to here, and that's when it changed color. So the head ended up being blue, like a solid shade of blue. And I love how it came out. It was really fun because I had no idea how it was going to come out, when it was going to change colors. It ended up changing colors at a really cute time. And then I got into some of that like 3-weight yarn that I have that was the hand-dyed superwash from Hobby Lobby clearance last year, and I worked up the muzzle in that, and it's like white with blue and like little speckles, and I thought it was perfect to go with the blue theme. And then I just did a little bit of embroidery to do the mouth and the little cheeks, and I got to use one of my safety noses. I got to use the brown one, so this is the second time I've ever used a safety nose, and my first time getting to use a brown one, and I used blue safety eyes. I love him. I love him so much. He's just so, like, you know, this one might be a girl. I don't know. Either way, with the blue theme, I'm like, it should be a boy, but then I don't know, it's giving me girl vibes. I think it's the hat and the blushy cheeks. I don't know. I'm feeling like it's girl. It doesn't really matter, though. This is like a totally different vibe than the last bear that I made, and honestly like a totally different vibe than any of the bears that I've made so far, which has only been a couple. They've all been very different vibes, and I love that. I love like they have their own little personalities. Like, don't you just feel a personality with this? I feel like I can like imagine a little backstory. Like, I feel like this is like the mom with like the van, and maybe it has fur babies in it because she's the fur baby mom. She has her I Heart Chihuahuas. She's got her like mom van and like her fur babies in it, and like, I don't know, she's taking care of business. She just looks like she's like, I don't know, I just see a story when I look at her. Is it just me? Am I being like a total weirdo? Or do you guys look at her and see a story? Because I feel like there's like such a story here. I could like totally imagine it just looking at her. She's like full of personality, full of life. I'm going to turn my light back up now. But yeah, that is my make for Community Spotlight. I love it so much. I'm so happy with how it came out. I am continuing to work from that Blue Magic cake. And I will insert a little clip of my Blue Magic cake at the end of the video to start off the montage of Community Spotlight, because I actually took a little video of it before I started using it, and I realized I never included it in my last video where I talked about my Blue Magic cake, so I'll throw it in here and remind you guys what it looked like. I am currently working on the next thing from the Blue Magic cake, which is that same yarn that is in the head. And I am going to be making a pocket gnome, which I haven't done any more on since I showed it to you guys on Whip Wednesday, but that's okay. I've got a lot of things going on at one time, so it's like a massive side project. It's just sitting here, and when I don't know what to work on, I pick it up and I work on it. So I need to make its hat next. I actually started it and I have like 2 rows, like 2 rounds done, like super tiny little piece of the hat going. So the color changed and it's gonna be super cool. I'm excited to see how that hat looks. But yeah, so that's what I've got to show you guys today, and I am gonna get in my email, get out all those Community Spotlight emails that I am super excited to dig into, and put together the montage. So I hope you will stick around and watch the montage, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I hope you are taking care the best that you can. I hope your family is doing well, and I hope that you have taken some you time during this video. If you're not done taking some you time and you want to hang out with me some more, don't forget I always have some playlists linked in my description box, and of course you can just go to my channel and binge watch till your heart's content. But I enjoyed hanging out with you today, and I am looking forward to seeing what you guys have sent to me and what you guys say in the comments when I upload this. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful Friday, and I love you. Bye.